Hello. Can you hear me? Hello,
everyone.
Hi. My gosh, your Bab streak is 167.
Oh, no.
Let's freaking go.
6, 7.
6, 7.
6, 7.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, she has my emote. Oh no.
I have the 6, 7 emote now too.
Heck yeah! I saw your wee bab emote.
Yeah, I
Like
made
the
a bunch
letters.
of
I
new
love
ones
it.
yesterday. I have a bunch of new ones now.
I love
the
those.
funny
And why are
letters,
you
I got the
making me
6, 7.
dehydrate before I feel serene, Nintendo?
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Today, we are going to be doing some more higurashi when they cry. It's been a couple weeks, I think, since our last one. We took a couple weeks off for various reasons. But I am very excited to jump back in. Cross can't be here today, sadly. Sadly, she has work today, I believe. So,
Yeah.
no Cross.
Yes. Bartender stuff.
Yeah. So, we're still gonna have a fun time, though. I'm excited. We're getting to the good parts.
Also,
festival
red Gatorade
happened.
and green apple pucker is not a good combo.
Oh, that sounds like a combo.
It's certainly a combination.
I mean, I don't like any Gatorade. I think all Gatorade is gross.
Yeah, most of them are. I have to have electrolytes, and it was the cheap, easy way to get it.
I also have to have electrolytes, but I'm like you. Why are all
But I'm
electrolyte
like
drinks
you.
gross?
I like the one I've been drinking, but it's low low sodium, so I don't know if you need higher sodium, but
Yeah,
one
I
I've been
drink
drinking
liquid
is Pure
IV.
Kick. Yeah, liquid IV is hard to find a good one too that you can just sip at.
I like the tropical
of doom and
punch.
despair. Like,
You like which
there
one?
was this one.
I like the tropical punch liquid IV. It's not super strong.
That sounds nice.
I haven't had that one.
I know at
It's
one
like
point
drinking a lemonade.
Heck yeah. At one point my mom was like trying to get me to use just like powdered electrolytes, but like it tastes like there's salt in your drink. Like I can't do this.
Yeah,
the high sodium
it's not
stuff
the
kills
most
me.
pleasant.
Like I could like feel the salt in my mouth. Like it didn't like mix all the way. I was like, this is awful.
Yeah, I need so much salt to exist as a person.
Same. It's ridiculous. I'm wanting to get into making some like flavored salts in the oven.
Neat.
I also eat salt, Nintendo. I have a little salt lick on my desk.
Let's go.
I just have a chunk of salt I lick.
Oh my gosh. Well, are we ready to get hacking started?
Yes, if you would share the screen.
I was just gonna say, could you share the screen?
Oh, I did not share the screen. Also, why did a word appear on my freaking... Why is my OBS like...
Despair!
Where did this come from? I have
S-spare.
literally...
Not even despair, it's S-spare.
The lack of context startled me. I was like, where did he come from?
Despair, at least I could be like, oh, it's a Danganronpa thing, but E-spare?
Alright, anyway, let me share screen. I forgot to do that. Oh, you guys can see the game. Alright, here you go. Here you go. Okay.
Now I got to do... Oh, I clicked the wrong buttons. Hold on, I gotta play with my OBS now. Gotta guess the gameplay, and I gotta go into my spot. And oh my gosh, you guys are huge again. That's helpful. Let's not be huge. Yes, that's much better. Where's my screen for this? I know I have a screen that's like I called it higurashi or something. Yeah, there it is. And then I say turn off Discord calls. There we go. That's the wrong button. This one goes up. Yay! There it is.
Okie dokie. Let's dive
Just
into chapter 7.
Let's go.
Let's go. Do we have new tips?
Eat rocks.
We do, I think. Have we read these? I think we don't. We
No,
didn't read
I think we
these.
gave up
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah.
'Cause we were
because the
it
last
took so
stream went too
long.
long. So I guess we can start.
We
with
were
these
so
then.
tired.
Yeah, we were so EP. It was a long stream. Yeah, let's start with these then. I feel like newspaper clippings. Alright, who wants to read the first one? We can there's 3 of them, we can each do one of the newspapers.
I can do this one.
Okay.
From the June 1980 edition. On the afternoon of Redacted at 2 p.m., office employee Redacted and his wife Redacted of Hinamizawa Village in Shishibone Prefecture disappeared after falling 27 meters from the observatory platform in Shirakawa Prefecture. Police and firefighters searched downstream and discovered the body of Redacted at around 7 p.m. that evening. His wife, Redacted, has yet to be found. The search has run into difficulties due to the effects of Typhoon 3 from the previous day. It appeared a railing at the observatory that the Redacteds lean on has broken, causing them to fall. The groundskeeping staff was questioned by the police in regards to facility deterioration and if park maintenance was performed properly.
Dun dun dun. Alright, next one. Okay, Simply, do you want to do this one?
From
Says the
June
eyes.
1981 edition.
Cutting off the text a little bit. Why is it cropped weird? Give me a sec, I gotta fix my crop so you can actually read. Why does this do this to me? Okay. Now you can actually see the text on the screen. Okay.
On the afternoon of Redacted, around 10 p.m. in the Redacted district of Hinamizawa Village in Shishibone Prefecture, the Shinto priest of the Furude Shrine passed away after an existing condition he was recovering from suddenly worsened. Parties close to the deceased said he was suffering from anxiety issues concerning the festival, which was to be held that day. Also, after Redacted's death, his wife, Redacted, went missing, leaving behind a farewell note. The police and Yoko... The police and Yoko... Why am I saying Yoko? Local Youth Association continued the search. However, given the presence of the farewell message and the fact that the wow. Today's the day. Onikakushi swamp is said to be bottomless. They have run into difficulties.
Words.
Oh.
We love reading words. Alright,
There,
I'll
now
do
I have my
this
bat. I forgot to
one.
put my bat on.
Heck yeah. It wasn't reported in the newspaper. Oh. I forgot
Oh.
that one. I got
Well,
the short,
that's a
easy
long
one.
newspaper clipping right there.
I forgot that one was not an actual newspaper. Okay, radio log though. We have this one now. This is Okinomiya Station calling Unit 3. Unit 3, please respond. This is Unit 3, loud and clear. Backup is heading your way. Hold position until further instructions. Over. Roger. Unit 3 acknowledged. Requesting no headlights. Requesting radio silence. Station. The doctor has arrived. They want to carry it away. What's the order? Over. Acknowledged. Leave it to the doctor. Affirmative. Understood. Ah, backup has arrived. Couldn't we let them take a photo first? I think the Vic is done for. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, let's continue.
Go. Chug some water.
Alright, I'll be Leon again since Cross isn't here. Good morning! Nice job yesterday, Kei-chan.
You didn't do so badly yourself, Mion. Yesterday was fun.
That's right. Keiichi-kun, thank you very much. For Mr. Bear.
I'm glad you like it. Don't use it as a pincushion, though.
I wouldn't.
Still chatting happily, we entered the classroom, but the moment I stepped into the room, a splashing sound and a nasty sensation. It was a bucket filled to the brim with water. And unfortunately, my foot stepped right into it.
No, not
Ew.
soggy feet.
Wet socks, no.
My now, how diligent of you to mop the floor this morning.
Clomp, clomp, foot, poof.
Ji-san flicked my forehead.
You should shed a more brutal trap next time.
Seeing that, Rena began to swoon as Mion looked on in disbelief. Everything was the same as always. Everybody was there and nothing fell out of place. The uncertainties I'd had in the back of my mind since yesterday had vanished.
What is it, Keiichi-kun? Didn't get enough sleep? Maybe? Maybe?
I slept like a log, but if you want, I'll do a reenactment during class.
You shouldn't do that.
Mion alerted us that the teacher was coming, so everyone shuffled off to their seats.
Good morning, everyone. So yesterday was the festival. Thank you to all the people who stayed until the very end to help clean up.
We were all slackers, so none of us actually helped clean up. Actually, I had a feeling that the only thing we did was run around the festival and cause a ruckus.
Okay then. This time of year, you might see some people here from out of town doing interviews about the festival for magazines.
I thought it was the usual stuff, so I was gonna tune it out, but then I noticed the different tone in her voice and started paying attention.
You may be asked questions. Please don't say anything silly or something that could be taken the wrong way. Do you understand?
In unison, everyone replied,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We tried.
close enough. What she'd said was really vague, but I understood what she was trying to say. After all, this was the 5th year. There were probably lots of third-rate reporters pouring in, hoping something regarding the curse had happened. It did nothing but perpetuate the village's bad image. She was saying, don't spout stupid shit you think is funny. And now, I was one of the ones who needed to keep their mouths shut. Found it rather cute how I felt a sense of unity from such a trite thing, if I do say so myself. I was summoned to club activities after school. Since everybody was still pretty tired from yesterday, we just spent the day relaxing Yeah, no, that wasn't happening.
That wasn't happening. Today, let's play a classic game of deduction. How about this one?
Oh, a game from overseas. Looks interesting.
The instructions are in English, but the rules don't seem that hard. I won't lose you here.
I'm not too bad at this game.
It seemed that Rena didn't handle this kind of game very well.
The rules are, the person who can match the murderer, weapon, and the scene of the crime wins.
I know this game.
Clue.
I know this game, let's go.
There are
Finally, a
3
game
kinds
with
of cards.
rules, I know.
Right? There are 3 kinds of cards comprised of suspects, weapons, and locations. I could see that the names Mion and Rika were written on the suspect cards. Oh, a card with my name on it as well. There are plenty of different weapons, too. Like knives, axes, and poison. The locations are pretty nice, too. Like the living room, the study, the courtyard. You don't need to tell us out loud, guy. Dude, they can read.
So basically, you take out one of each of the cards. These are the answer cards.
So we shuffle the remaining cards and hand them out. We ask each other about the cards and figure out the right ones. See, so the cards nobody has are the true perpetrators. I did not realize I had those redeems!
Oh man.
Well, now I gotta do it. Hold on, sorry, give me a second. I forgot to turn off redeems. That's my bad.
You're good, you're good.
He's still gonna have a baseball bat, though. There you
No,
go.
simply, I just noticed that your little voice in my chat bot has the shrimp profile picture. I love that.
Yes!
It's so silly.
I love it.
Then you raise your
I'm
hand
a
if you know
professional,
the
Q.
answer.
Shush.
The game ends, we check that the answer is correct. Okay, that might have been Casey. Whatever. If you're right,
Oh,
then you
yeah,
get a point. If you're wrong, then you lose a point. The game ends even if no one gets it right. All the cards are gathered up and redistributed.
You learn as you go. You really have to use your brain.
You'll get confused if you don't take notes.
The rest you can figure out by playing. So, Mion, what's the penalty this time? Everyone directed their attention to Mion.
Let's see. We're all still a little tired from yesterday, so maybe we'll take it easy with the gopher penalty. You'll be asked to rush out and buy stuff for everyone.
So just being asked to go buy stuff like drinks and candy, I guess.
Both of our bots respond to the alert command. Good to know.
I feel like the penalty today is pretty simple.
I wonder, is it really?
Who's saying that?
I think that's Satoko.
Is Keiichi-san thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah. You don't know what you'll have to go buy. I'm betting Mion would send out whoever loses to buy stuff like a hemorrhoid cream or a happy family planning manual or other crazy stuff.
Oh my god.
The cards were lightly shuffled and passed out to each player. Oh, the music shift. Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, it's time. Epic
The
gamer
real
music.
perpetrator, the correct weapon, and the scene of the murder have been taken out. So that means all the cards I have in my hand are innocent cards.
Then I'll go first since I'm the club president, I guess. Well then, Mion, knife, study.
You pick one suspect, weapon, and murder scene, and ask the other players. If you have any of those cards, then you must say, I have one. However, you don't need to say which one you have. Yeah, I got it.
Me too.
I have one.
Oh my! All of them are here.
3 people answered when she asked if they had Mion's knife and study. So that means Mion and knife and study are all in the clear. Gotta jot that down.
Then I'll go. Rena, Axe, Lounge.
Only 2 people said they had one? So that means out of Rena, Axe, and Lounge, one of them's correct and is part of the crime?
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
No, wait. Even if they say they have one, they don't have to say how many. It's possible that either Satoko or Rika-chan has 2 of the cards.
Well, Keichun is next. Go ahead.
Well, wait, just a little... I'm still sorting things out. This game has me thinking more than I thought. Oh man, this feels like it's gonna be tough.
Alright, now I have the criminal.
What? Already? Here I am spinning around in circles and Mio just now raises her hand.
The murderer is Rika-chan. In the infirmary with the poison. Well,
Mio drew the cards from the box and we checked to see if her deduction was right.
I was right.
All I needed was one more hand. I couldn't tell whether it was poison or a pistol.
I never use a pistol. I like killing them slowly with poison.
Rika, no.
One of her best lines.
Rika said such a hugely terrifying thing with such a sweet little face. Everyone was making a commotion about how they almost had it. Rena and I were left in the cold, though.
How did you do, Keiichi-kun? I couldn't get it at all.
Don't worry. I had no idea either.
How can you both be so unsure? We'll both end up in last place together at this rate.
That's even worse. Don't have to buy something together as a couple? What if we end up having to buy the Happy Family Planning Manual?
Oh no. I can tell from Keiichi's expression that he's not very good at this game.
What? That's not true! I'll show you the true power of Sherlock Maibara during the next round.
My, that sounds just wonderful. I shall give you quite the thrashing.
After that, I managed to somewhat grasp the trick behind the game, but it was still always a step or two behind. I saw that Mion was somehow gleaning information from how others were asking their questions. That level of experience was just too much. The only way I could stage a comeback was if I became ruthless. I tossed out the simple concept of deduction and switched over to the thought process needed to win. The important thing isn't to find out the criminal, it's to win at the game. Ha! Eureka!
Oh man.
Sorry, I need to go to the bathroom.
Take your time and
Oh my
squeeze
God.
out a nice one.
God, man. Me-chan, that's gross. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's our Mion.
I had them hold off the game and headed down the hall. The air was crisp. It showed just how stagnant the air in the classroom was from our body heat. On the school grounds, some of our classmates were still playing around. After spending some time cooling my head, Rena had made her way over towards me.
Higurashi-kun, did you call for me?
Yeah, I did. As I got up from my seat, I winked over at Rena. I'm glad it worked out. I don't want to waste much time, so I'll get right to the point. Rena, what's your record at this game we're playing today? She was taken aback. After a moment, she hesitantly opened her mouth.
Well, all losses. Why do you ask, I wonder? I wonder.
I could tell from how apprehensive she was playing. The way things are going, I will as well. I can't figure out a way to pull off a last-minute comeback on this one.
So, I guess both of us will be taking that penalty?
Hey, don't accept defeat already. How about we win this? Both of us.
But how can we?
I brought my lips up to Rena's ear. Whisper, 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 whisper.
Huh? Is that allowed?
Did you forget, Rena? The second rule of our society. Do everything in your power to obtain victory.
Yeah. I'll try my best.
Our plan of attack was quite a rudimentary one. At the beginning of the game, everyone would be focused on their own hand for a while, taking notes and whatnot. Since our seats were right next to each other, we'd reveal our hands to each other. If we did it under the desk, then nobody would know. We'd begin the game with twice as much information as everybody else. Having this much information would mean we'd need to investigate less. With this sort of plan of attack, we start off with a big lead over the other guys.
Yeah, with this, we can probably win.
We both smirked at each other. If I was the shady businessman, then Rena was the corrupt senator. Pleasure doing business with you. Let's hurry back. We'll work as a duo to surprise everyone.
Hey now. There's no point if we go back together. It would be like flat out telling them we made a little arrangement. Oh, I think we got them mixed
I
up.
think you might have swapped them. It's okay.
Whoopsie.
Oh, sorry. Then what should we do?
Go back ahead of me, Rena. Yep, we swapped them.
Yeah.
I'll take my time coming back after washing my face or something.
Okay, got it.
Rena turned around and headed back to the classroom. I guess I should wait a bit longer before going back. If I went too soon, it would seem like I went to the bathroom. Or it wouldn't seem like I went to the bathroom. If Mion or one of them suspected something, there could be problems. Well, you'd figure it out sooner or later. Because both Ren and I would start winning over and over again. Both Ren and I will have earned enough points to avoid being the losers by the time Mion realizes what happened.
I bet Mion's gonna figure it out.
Probably. Excellent. Not bad at all.
Mayabara-kun.
Teacher
Have a
jump
moment.
scare.
Huh? It's the teacher.
The scariest jump scare of all.
Right? And things were just getting good. What is it? I'm a bit...
You have a guest. Please make your way to the entrance.
Oh, I know what's
I
happening.
guess.
Oh, man.
It's not like I own a hotel.
Katie. They have been waiting. Please hurry.
Right before my big match was pretty bad timing to have a visitor, but the very fact that someone was here to see me was strange enough to pique my interest. I didn't want to waste any time, so I decided to take care of it quickly. The entryway was a heavy contrast from the hot sunlight and deep shadows.
It's our favorite guy.
Waiting there, looking uncomfortably warm, was a middle-aged man, his tie sloppily loose and his jacket tucked under his arm.
Alright, locking in on this voice. Are
Oh,
you
you're a guy. Okay.
Mayabara-san? Keiichi Mayabara-san.
There was no question that he wasn't a resident of Hinamizawa, and that this was without a doubt the first time he'd met. Ever since I met Tomitake, I seemed to be fated to meet middle-aged men. Oh no. Yeah.
It's quite the fate.
Right. That's right. Who may you be?
I have the AC on in my car. Let's talk there. A bit hot here, don't you think? Ah, yes,
Keiichi,
please
didn't
go
your
into the
parents ever tell you not to
strange
jump into a
man's
stranger's car? Yeah!
Man. We'd hit the AC.
Yeah, that's true.
There might also be puppies in there, you don't know.
Ooh, and candy.
Heck yeah.
The man, completely ignoring my question, pointed over to his car parked near the gate and began walking. You've got to be kidding me. I had no intention of going along with some geezer I didn't even know. And he was asking me to get in his car with him?
I'm not going to bite. Come on now.
He opened the back door of his car and called me over. I didn't like this old man, but I wanted to know what this was about. Even while knowing that conversations like that start out like shoot. Knowing that conversations that start out like this have never led to anything good. No, they don't. Don't get into strangers' cars, Keiichi! The inside of his car was pretty cool.
That's how they get you, Keiichi.
Cars with air conditioners were supposed to be a luxury. My dad didn't have one in his car, at least.
Please let me know if it's too cold for you, okay? I have a habit of cranking it all the way up.
Me too, old man.
You have a habit of cranking it.
valid.
Good to know. Where the hell did I put... Oh, there it is. So what business do you have with me? Out of spite, I decided to ignore his remark in the same way he did to me and start my own line of questioning. He pulled out a notepad from his pocket and took out a picture that was stuck between the pages. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Thought it was the face of a pretty goofy-looking guy.
If you know anything related to this individual, then please tell me.
Who the heck is this? I doubt even his close friends will be able to recognize who he was from this expressionless picture that looked like it was taken at the DMV.
There were scribbles on his shirt done in permanent marker. Starting with yours, Mayabara-san. Quite a few of your classmates signed as well.
Huh? This is Tomitake-san? There's no hint of his usual unreliable and easygoing personality in this photo. There's an expressionless, half-asleep face.
Then do you know this woman?
Even before seeing it, I had a good idea of who it was. I don't remember her name, but she's some lady who was with Tomitake-san last night. I didn't know what her name was, but I did know she was a resident of Hinamizawa.
When was the last time you saw these two?
The night of the Watanagashi. We spoke. They seem pretty close, I guess?
Did anything bother you about them? Anything is fine. Go ahead and say it.
Being asked for every little detail is very troubling, honestly. I had a pretty good idea of who this guy was by now. Did something happen to them? There was no response to my inquiry. Thus, I replied to silence in kind. was pretty sure, no, certain that this guy was a cop. Then why? Why was he asking about Tomitake-san? Something happened to him? More importantly, why me? Shouldn't there have been plenty of other people who knew more about him than I did? The roar of the air conditioner felt unbearably loud. After a long pause, he finally spoke again.
You've moved here just recently. Isn't that right, Mayabara-san? Are you aware, I wonder, about stories of a Yashiro-sama?
My heart began to race. I'm pretty terrible at hiding things. It probably showed on my face.
Not at
Not
all.
at all? Oh, no, him.
If you don't, then that's fine.
Well, I've heard of it. Tomitake-san told me, actually.
How much do you know about it?
The dismemberment killing, the accidental death, the death by illness followed by suicide, and the lady who was beaten to death. The incidents that always happened the day of the Watanagashi, ending in suspicious deaths. I didn't think Tomitake-san would have kept anything from me. I think that was everything. No, rather I didn't want to think there was anything more than that.
Mayabara-san, do you believe in the curse? Feel free to speak openly about it.
I don't believe in it. My answer was instant. It wasn't so much I didn't believe in it, as I was on the verge of believing. I wanted to clear away my own doubts. That was the more prominent feeling.
Really? Then that's great. Guess you really are one of those city-raised boys.
So what if I don't believe? I have friends waiting, so could you get to the point?
The man in this picture is dead.
No.
No! My Blorbo.
My mind went blank. You're Blorbo. I love that. Huh? What happened to Tomitake-san?
It would seem that he died last night. That was the night of the Watanagashi. You understand the implications behind that Mayabara song?
Implications? Not any yet. Not for the cause of his death or the reason behind it. The real problem was that he died on the day of the Watanagashi. Meaning, this year, the curse of Oyashiro-sama had once again...
The death of Jiro Tomitake is still confidential. You can understand why that is, right?
I didn't want to understand why. Please tell me. Tell me what happened.
It was rather peculiar. Might be a little too graphic for someone born and raised in Hinamizawa.
It was a roundabout way of saying it, but it caused me to doubt whether or not I wanted to hear the rest. I'd only regret forcing myself to learn of something I shouldn't. Or at least that's how I figured I would feel if I listened to the rest.
One of our patrol cars discovered the body on the way back from security detail at the festival. It was late, about 5 to midnight. The location was, you know where the road into town becomes paved, right? Down past the slope, on the shoulder, around there.
There were few streetlights on that road. Its pitch black darkness was only broken by the lights of passing cars and the moon. It was a stroke of luck that Tomitake-san was spotted collapsed on the shoulder of the road. So Tomitake-san was face down, covered in blood. Blood and muck covered the asphalt.
We thought it was a hit and run at first. When the officer checked to see if he was still alive, he quickly noticed something abnormal. His throat had been ripped open.
From a knife or something?
No. Nails.
Nails? As in fingernails? You mean his neck was clawed through?
From the coroner's report, it was revealed that it was with his own nails.
What does that mean? Basically, it means it wasn't a murder. It was a suicide. Tomitake-san, whatever was going through his mind, tore open his own throat. As hard as he could with his own nails. Tore through skin until he started to bleed. And even then, Tomitake-san didn't stop. He continued clawing. With enough intensity that it could have peeled off his nails, still clawing. Still clawing! Then, as his nails reached those vital arteries that you should never damage, he continued clawing. Spurts. Blood splattered on the ground around him. As he bled, while gasping for breath, he collapsed. His body spasmed and he died in agony.
We thought drugs were to blame, but nothing of that nature was detected.
What it was a suicide? I've never heard of such a thing. It's an unnatural way of dying. If this wasn't a mysterious death, then what was it? The way he died, in those 5 years, his death the most resembled that of a curse. As if to show both myself and Tomitake-san, who proclaimed there was no such thing as a curse, that we were wrong.
There were a few more suspicious details. From his body chemistry, perspiration, copulation, so on, we concluded that he was in a state of hysteria right before his death.
I got lost there. That was a given. It's hard to believe someone could be in a sound state of mind while clawing out their throat.
Wounds on his hands matched a discarded piece of lumber found nearby. There are traces of where he struck trees and the guardrails with it. Tomitake-san's blood was found all over the place. Meaning
that while tearing at his own throat, he was swinging around a piece of lumber?
there were external injuries which were not self-inflicted, discovered on Tomitake-san. There's a high probability Tomitake-san was assaulted. The external injuries suggest that there may be multiple suspects.
To summarize, Tomitake-san was surrounded and attacked. While wandering the night roads in a state of panic, after being cornered, he picked up a piece of lumber and tried fighting back. Somewhere in there, he began madly tearing at his own throat, clawing at it. Then he died.
The presumed time of death was between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m., meaning it occurred right after you finished talking to Tomitake-san at the festival.
Everyone signed Tomitake's shirt, then parted ways. Right after that... Yeah, he should have been with a woman. What about her?
She's missing. She hasn't shown up to work, and she hasn't returned home either. There's a very high probability that she was involved in this incident.
For a while, I could only gaze off into space. I never would have thought that something unfortunate would happening to somebody close to me could affect me this deeply. The time I had spent with Tomitake-san was short. But we went to the same festival, spent time together, and took part in the same competition. He was one of us.
We have been continuing the investigation on various fronts, When it comes to Oyashiro-sama's curse, the villagers here aren't very cooperative.
That I knew well. I would have been none the wiser if not for Tomitake-san, the outsider, telling me. So that's why you came to me? Because I'm not originally from Hinamizawa? I should have been angry that that was the reason he wanted to hear what happened from me.
If things go the way they have been, the conclusion would be that Jiro Tomitake died from Oyashiro-sama's curse.
He turned away from me and gazed far off into the distance.
The night of the Watanagashi, during that sacred ritual, he callously snapped off photos, angering Oyashiro-sama. That's how it's going to turn out.
There's no way Oyashiro-sama would inflict divine punishment on Tomitake-san. Tomitake-san had to have been killed by humans, in a cowardly group no less. There's no way I'm gonna let this end up being the fault of some curse.
I think so as well. There's no such thing as divine punishment or curses.
The tense mood was cut with the man's hearty laugh.
That's how this must be, Mayabara-san. Cooperation for individuals in Hinamizawa who don't believe in the curse is indispensable. Understand?
Neither Tomitake-san nor I believed in curses. But with the way things were going, it would just end up with Tomitake-san's death marking the 5th year. Which would mean that Hinamizawa had rejected Tomitake-san. That was something I couldn't allow. Tomitake-san was one of us. He didn't live in Hinamizawa, but he came every single year. In a sense, he was more of a resident than I was. Sorry. There was no way that Tomitake-san could have been cursed by Oyashiro-sama.
Hello, Cross. Hello, hello.
But there's nothing I can do to help. I have no idea what happened that night either.
No. If you hear something that draws your attention, then that is enough.
I see her here. Who's talking in the future tense? Yeah, dude, no shit. Sorry, sometimes Keiichi makes me mad.
No, same.
Yeah, he's doing his best, but he can be a little stupid sometimes.
Oh yeah,
A little stupid, as a treat.
absolutely.
Things or people or rumors. Anything is fine. I don't care if they're unfounded. Here, this is my number. If I'm not there, then just leave a message with whoever picks up.
He handed me a piece of paper with his number on it, but I hesitated for a second. If I took it, then whether I wanted to or not, I'd be mired knee-deep in this matter.
Please help me solve these questions surrounding Tomitake-san's unfortunate death.
That's right. Why was I hesitating? I needed to find the murderer who killed my friend. I snatched up the piece of paper as a satisfied grin spread across his face.
Everything we spoke of today is a secret. Please keep this confidential.
Understood.
From your friends as well. Especially from Sonozaki-san and Furude-san. Please do not inform them.
Sonozaki? You mean Mion?
Yeah, who else?
No, her father. Or her aunt with the clothing shop, clearly.
Clearly.
Why? Are you saying they have something to do with the incident? Oh my god, dude. If jumping to conclusions was an Olympic sport. Anyway. With my friends' names brought up so abruptly and being told to keep it a secret from them, I became rather angry. This is what they call investigative privilege, I suppose.
I'm confused. Wait, who is saying which?
I don't
Okay.
know. Oh no, that's him.
Call it investigative privilege, I suppose.
Don't play games with me. Mion is a close friend of mine. I snapped at him, but he didn't seem to be especially offended.
I wouldn't mind telling you, but it may just upset you.
Say it. Vampire. Anyway.
Say it out loud.
Yeah. He hesitated a little. Turning his gaze to the outside of the car, he began to speak after thinking for a bit.
There is a possibility the string of incidents happening here at Hinamizawa are a result of a village conspiracy.
There's no way that could be right. Give me a break. First of all, is there any proof of that?
No evidence. Also, each of the cases were resolved. None of the perpetrators had any direct connection to the village.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Every year, the enemies of the village die on the days of Watanagashi. Don't you think that's enough reason to suspect something?
Also, I don't like how sometimes it seems like the characters can read Keiichi's mind. Very
No,
unsettling.
same. No, same.
Only the residents of Hinamizawa felt that the day of the Watanagashi was sacred. So basically, because incidents happened on that day, it was somehow related to Hinamizawa?
First it was a dam construction foreman. Then it was a villager who
dam
supported
foreman.
it. Those that the village holds a grudge against die one after the other for mysterious causes. The means are different, but in the end, the result is the same.
Unfounded, unreasonable suspicion. But it couldn't just be shrugged off. So, the victims after that, what about the Shinto priest and his wife's death? They weren't enemies of the village.
The villagers had expected leadership from the Shinto priest at the time of the dam dispute, but he wasn't proactive, so there was a faction of villagers who harbored ill will towards him as a result.
Ill will? It's not like he did anything bad to the village. What about the housewife after that? Did she just die because she was the wife of the brother of a supporter? That's such a trivial reason to kill someone. And what about Tomitake-san? He's not affiliated with the Dam Project at all. He was killed just because he was an outsider? In the beginning, it fell in... Oh, wait, no. Okay. There's no quotation. The quotation marks got lost somewhere, so I got confused. In the beginning, it fell on those related to the Dam Project. But as the years went on, the enemy threshold of victims had become much lower.
Well, that's the scary part. The bar keeps getting lower.
What's scary about that?
It means it's not just the enemies of the village anymore. Just being an outsider could be reason enough.
Then you're saying that next year's victim will be picked out of the villager outsider pool?
Watch out, Keiichi.
It might be a person that just moved here. Do you know anyone that's moved here recently, Keiichi?
Nope, no one at all.
Yeah, definitely not me.
What do you mean by... I swallowed my words. Here in Hinamizawa, the ones who would be considered the most outside would be my family. I was proof enough of that, wasn't I? Still couldn't really remember the names of the people I passed by. Then, the next victims, my family. Was he saying it was going to be me? But what does that have to do with Mion?
I can't go into details. Sonozaki family led the dam protests. Quite fervently so. It's also true of Mion Sonozaki-san herself. She has quite a few misdemeanor and obstruction of public worker offenses on her record because of the protests.
I knew Mion had fought. This is the first I heard of her family leading the protests, though.
She threw bricks at people.
Yay!
Good for her.
One of my favorite reaction images I use sometimes. Mion being like, I threw bricks at people.
Then, what did it all mean? Are you saying that Mion's family is involved with this string of incidents?
go that far. I'm just saying that if it was a conspiracy, then it has the highest probability of being behind it.
Not a very clear explanation. Felt like he'd magnificently avoided the details I really wanted to know.
We don't know who or how involved anyone is right now. And it's exactly why I don't want you to say anything to the villagers.
Instead of answering, I gave a very bitter expression.
I also love that he locked on to Mion, but, he said Sonozaki and Furude. Does he not know Rika's last name?
Right?
Probably not.
He's just defensive of Mio, and I think he might have a crush.
That is possible.
Seemed that he understood it well enough.
And think of it like this. I don't want to worry the villagers who blindly believe it's a curse. How about that?
I mean, how about that? How should I know? But the reasoning behind wanting me not carelessly open my mouth about it wasn't too hard to comprehend. The perpetrator was here. It had nothing to do with a curse. He was definitely going to be caught by the police and made to pay for his crimes. Or her, H.E. Murderers can be women too. And none of the villagers should have anything to do with that process. It may cause those sensitive about the curse to just worry needlessly. Just like everyone kept it from me, so I wouldn't worry about it. Is it now my turn to keep it from them so they don't have to worry? I was just talking to myself. Unlike me, everyone else had been worrying over these mysterious incidents yearly, and the incident this time probably means a lot more to them. I didn't want to burden them anymore. In the end, everything went as the man had wanted. As insipid as it was, but it couldn't be helped. I understand. I'll keep it to myself. Mr.
Koishi, from the Okinomiya police station. You can call me Kura-chan if you want.
Not gonna happen. No, she's fine. The way he said it was unpleasant. It retained hints of politeness. He was a spitting image of vulgar police officer. No, I've never seen this one this bulky before in the cop shows I watched.
I've taken up too much time. Your friends are waiting, aren't they? I could probably let you get back to them.
The door opened with a click, and in streamed the oppressive heat. It was blistering outside of the car. Was it really this hot of a day? It was an almost cruel heat, as opposed to the mechanical coolness inside the car. It was as if the land of Hinamizawa itself suddenly hated me. I felt a little sad as that thought crossed my mind.
I didn't mean to suspect your friends. Please don't misunderstand that.
I refrained from telling him it was too late to say something that self-serving.
It's fine if you don't see or hear anything, Mayabara-san. It would help to prove the village is not involved after all.
I'll contact you if I hear or see anything. But I'm no detective. Please don't expect too much from me.
I won't. You don't have to become a detective. Just go on living as you have up until now. Just let me know if you notice anything.
I hastily made my way back to the school building after giving him a quick bow.
See you later. Farewell, Mayabara-kun.
I returned to the school building without looking back. I don't know how much time had passed. I did feel bad for keeping them waiting, but right now there was a lot on my mind. Tomitake-san's death was hard enough as it is, but to think that there was a possibility of a village conspiracy? Worse still, there was also a chance that Mion was involved? Nonsense. Impossible. Not Mion, Rena, Satoko, or Rika-chan. Oh, now you care about the others. Well. There was a group that attacked Tomitake-san? Who could the perpetrators be? I mean, you may have listed them. Who knows? Could it be they were hiding here somewhere in Hinamizawa? I didn't know. All I could say for certain was that I knew that Mion couldn't be the perpetrator. You don't, though. Who is that? Who says Mi-chan?
I think Rena does.
Yeah, I
It's
think
me,
that's Rena.
Chan. The perpetrator.
Huh?
Yep.
I was startled to. Oh, yay! I was startled to hear Rena's voice.
I'm right for once.
Yippee.
Let's go.
With the rope in the lounge.
No.
Rena clutched her head while flailing about. It's like you're just self-destructing over here. Wow.
Keiichi-san, you're quite late. As you may well know, I'm seething with anger.
Oh no.
Sorry about that. I was called to the staff room, you see.
You were reprimanded for bad behavior? That's a shame. Well, it's been pretty heated over here. If it's getting pretty late, let's make the next game the last one.
Remember right? I had 0 points. Isn't it pretty much decided that I'm going to be finishing last place?
Worry, Keiichi-kun. I'm at -1 point. How?
Not
Yeah.
-1.
How did that happen, Rena?
How do you get into the negatives in this game?
The heck? The score is lower than mine, and I wasn't even playing.
This is the final match to decide if the penalty is going to be carried out by Rena alone or by both Kei-chan and Rena.
Yeah, right. Just let Rena do the penalty by herself.
We made a promise, Keiichi-kun, that we would both win. I waited all this time, you know? You know?
I'm sorry about that.
Keiichi, how could you? How could you break your promise to Rena? Unforgivable.
I followed my initial plan of showing Rena my cards, but I didn't say who was the criminal, and just waited for her to call.
I got it!
She's
The
so
murderer
determined.
is me! With the poison at the entrance. Is it? Is it? She's so determined.
My, Rena. Quite a quick answer. Another stab in the dark? Oh. Rena's correct.
Oh. Then it's decided that Keiichi-san shall take part in the penalty as well.
Let's go.
Hooray! Keiichi-kun, let's both do our best.
Yeah, let's do our best. It's my fault, so I have no choice.
Then that game. It's me, Mion Sonosaki, ranked first. And dead last are Keiichi Mayabara and Rena Ryugu.
Everyone applauded, and the game ended. Problem now was the penalty.
Now then, I ranked first, so I'll decide what you'll be buying for the gopher penalty.
What will she make us buy, I wonder?
Let's blacklist the drugstore. That was your aim, wasn't it?
Huh? business at the drugstore. This old man's already got a list prepared for you on his piece of paper.
Whoa, there's a lot written here.
A lot? Damn it, what is she making us buy? Uh-oh. There it goes. 2 blocks of tofu. Shampoo and conditioner. Apple vinegar and fried tofu. The heck is this?
It looks more like a shopping list than a penalty.
Me was certain she was gonna win today. Rule 7 of our society. You cannot refuse any penalty. Here's some money. The shampoo I usually get is Fruit Fable. Thanks.
This is just your grocery list! I promised myself that if I won next time, I'd make her go buy hemorrhoid cream.
Higurashi, when they cry.
Ah, yeah, yes.
Oh man, new tips.
Let's go.
Let's go. Froge, if you want to do this one, since you haven't read a lot yet.
Okay. Hypovolemic shock induced by clawing out their own throat. Tissue is packed under the nails, not someone else's nails, is undoubtedly by the individual's own nails. The shape of the scars also matches.
Oh, he's here too. Yeah. What is the immediate cause of death? Suicide.
I get it. You're saying the cause of death is unnatural, right?
It's not quite on the same level as when your back itches and you scratch a little too hard and draw blood after all.
Some of Tomitake's fingernails had been pulled out. Fingernails actually rip off surprisingly easily.
My hand hurts.
But it really hurts. No shit. Under normal circumstances, the pain would prevent you from completely pulling them out. Also, there were a lot of bruises on Tomitake's body. It's clear from the shape of them that he was assaulted first by someone, or a group of people.
According to the toxicology report, the deceased was in an extreme state of hysteria right before death.
Then he fought back and clawed out his own throat because of how hysterical he had become. The guys attacking him certainly would have been surprised by that. It is possible that, in such an abnormal environment, a person could perform acts the sane individual couldn't possibly imagine. Of course, those are very rare cases. Actually, Oishi-kun, that wood plank the deceased used as a weapon? They only found sand and the paint from the guardrail on it.
What about cloth fibers or skin?
Nothing. The deceased didn't strike the assailants. Or it could be they took the plank he was fighting back with.
In that case, they wouldn't have gone out of their way to replace it with another. They'd take them all.
That's true. Tomitake is pretty built and tanned. He was quite athletic.
That's right. He's pretty active.
I can't imagine what kind of sports he did when he was alive, but I think his physical strength would be on the higher side. Meaning, he would be difficult to overpower in a brawl. If a man with such a physique sensed he was in danger and swung the plank around frantically, it's just unthinkable that it wouldn't even nick the perpetrator. And his opponent was unarmed. This guy had a wooden plank, so you'd think he'd hit them at least once. To surround and take down someone of his physique, I wonder how many people it would take.
You dimwit. If anything, that's your specialty. You've forgotten your bad cop days.
If I was to take down this guy, how many would I need? When a group wants to take down big prey, it's fundamental to attack with numbers. I'd guess about 4. Even if there was a gap in their strength, they'd manage. Then there were quite a few perpetrators. So any drunken, disorderly groups of more than 4 are suspicious? A group of 4 or more. Just, if they had that many, then couldn't they have hidden the body in a less obvious location? Or did he somehow break away from that fatal predicament? Then there would be no reason to commit suicide. Moreover, I still can't comprehend the irregular way he died. It's full of mysteries. That's under serious consideration on my end, too. I'm examining it as thoroughly as possible, but don't get your hopes up. After all, we've never encountered a death like this before.
I'm not hoping for much, but I'm looking forward to the results.
Oishi-san, the chief is calling you.
Thanks. See you around.
Yeah, best wishes.
Dun dun dun. Search notice.
Jiro Tomitake.
Oh, you can read this if you want.
Okay, Jiro Tomitake, deceased. Resided in a cheap hotel in Shishibone City. Registered under the name Jiro Tomitake. Pen name. Travels via folding bike. No license. The bicycle was found 300 meters away, abandoned at the side of a forest path. Present on the day of the festival. Accompanied by the missing Mio Takano. Was seen around 9 p.m. by police. Location afterwards unknown. Held residence in Hinamizawa for 1 week each season for the last 5 to 6 years. Freelance photographer specializing in wild birds. Check with magazine companies. Nothing suspicious in the film located among the articles of the deceased. Wallet was among the articles of the deceased. Mere act of violence? From the contents of his wallet, he spent most of his time around Tokyo and Chiba. Along the Sobu National Railway line? No individual matching the name Jiro Tomitake in the residency records of any of the Tokyo wards. Compare teeth to dental records. Send to Metro Police. Attach a photo. Send to Metro Police. Contact magazines regarding Jiro Tomitake. Mio Takano, missing. Nurse at Irie Clinic. Became close to Tomitake through her passion for wild bird photography. Resides in Okinomiya Redacted District Redacted. Single. Witnessed accompanying Tomitake on the festival grounds. Currently missing. Abducted? Or maybe a suspect. An important person of interest. Had no motive to kill the deceased. Squabble from jealousy? Need to thoroughly investigate their relationship. Place of work, etc. Need to get information from the police on scene again. I want some cream puffs.
So do I.
Me too.
Sounds delicious, honestly.
4 jumbo ones.
Oh, nice.
Oishi.
The important things to make note of.
Of course. The music's so silly sometimes. Sleepy.
Whoa, that was a really big yawn, Keiichi-kun.
Usually I'll awake once it's time to eat, but doesn't look like I can do it today. I was watching TV until late last night. I'm so tired right now.
Was one of those raunchy TV shows you left so much on last night?
How extremely vile.
Wait a second, don't imagine things and jump to conclusions.
It's perfectly normal for boys. Nothing to be ashamed about.
Rika, please.
Rika not patting my head only made me feel worse. Could you just let me pass out this lunch break? No, seriously.
My, you think I would just sit here and allow that?
I'll get really angry if you disturb me. Really angry. Ah. This was just dreadful. Just so sleepy. I slumped my head onto the desk and drifted off into an afternoon nap. It seemed that Satoko had responded, but I pretended not to hear.
Is
Is it me?
Yeah, should be.
Cut it out, Satoko-chan.
Oh, never mind.
Nope.
It's not.
Oh.
Okay, who is it? Might be
Maybe
Rena?
it's Rena.
Okay.
Think it's
Get
Rena
out,
'cause of the Keiichi-kun.
Satoko-chan. Keiichi-kun fell asleep.
Yeah,
His sleeping face. So cute.
definitely Rena. You can take him home later. Let him be for now.
Let's move over there. It'd be rude to Keiichi if we bothered him now.
Oh, that was Rika. Okay.
Fuck!
It's hard to tell if
Rika-chan
Rika
really
sees
is a good girl.
sprites.
Right? I wish they at least had like colored text or something.
That would
Let's
help
move
so
over
much.
there. It'd be rude to Keiichi if we bothered him now. Let's not wake him even if the teacher comes back.
Take that back. Sorry. The excuse that I didn't sleep much night is because watching TV was a lie. I was in bed at the usual time, but because of the conversation with Oishi-san that afternoon, I didn't get much sleep. Just spending the day like this, it's almost as if the incident with Tomitake-san didn't happen at all. It made me think, was Oishi-san just trying to deceive me? But it's probably the truth. One thing was certain, I couldn't speak to anyone about it. One of my assistants, but I didn't know anything about it. If I knew I wasn't going to be of any help, I probably wouldn't have listened in the first place. It ended up with me, again, regretting learning something I didn't need to know. If I'd never learned about it, I would, without a doubt, be goofing off with the rest of them right now. I couldn't help but resent Oishi-san for this. Huh? When was that? That's probably someone else.
Yeah, this is okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who is who. This is a conversation between Rena and Mion. I know that. I don't know who is who though.
Ah,
Mm.
I'm gonna guess
looks like Rena
it's Rena
first.
and Vince and Mion. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Huh? When was that?
I heard he wasn't there the next day. It appears he's vanished the night of the Watanagashi. Him. I guess right.
Mion whispered to keep others from listening, but I could hear it clearly. On the other hand, Rena's voice was even harder to pick up. I could still tell that she was quite upset. Couldn't be. Are they talking about Tomitake-san?
Itake?
Not sure. That's all I know.
I have to feign ignorance about this topic because I needed to keep it a secret. Rather than waking up and being forced to lie to join the conversation, it was much easier to just sit here and pretend I was asleep to listen in on the discussion. Wait, why did I have to pretend to be asleep while eavesdropping on my friend's conversation? Because it's a secret. The guilt stung.
So, and me, there are others, right? 2.
But they don't know if it's from the curse or if this was an onikakushi.
Onikakushi? Onikakushi? To be hidden away by a demon? A mysterious phrase. I did, however, get the feeling it meant nothing good.
Yeah. Oh, there was another, right? Right?
With Oyashiro-sama's, yeah.
But, this year, at all?
Grandma and the mayor had talked about it. Seems they talked to the police about it beforehand. They said they'd take care of whatever happens this year without causing a commotion.
Then, without us knowing it, someone had them, you mean?
Maybe.
Next could me, I wonder.
Don't worry. You got home safely.
But is not allowed, right?
That was a long time ago. Let's stop talking about this.
Amidst the uncomfortable mood, both of them went silent. The entirety of the conversation was still a bit unclear, but a few parts caught my attention. First of all, the term onikakushi. To be demoned away. By the context it was used in, I guess it's similar to being spirited away? I suspect that was what it meant because Tomitake-san and that woman, it really bugged me that I don't know her name, vanished after the Watanagashi. Also, Ash has redeemed a hydrate and stretch for us all.
Let's go.
Ugh.
I am drinking my water.
Thank you for the care package, Ash.
Thank you.
It's been an hour and a half of reading. Yes, fair.
Very important.
The next thing that stuck out was when Rena said, "There's another one, right?" Mion also said, "If it's Oyashiro-sama's, yeah," responding to something. If it's Oyashiro-sama's curse, then there had to be 2 victims. Is that what she meant? Come to think of it, I remember Mion saying at the beginning that they didn't know if it was from the curse or if it was from the case of Onikakushi. Seems the curse and being demoned away are different things. They were phenomena that were paired together? I recall Tomitake-san's terrible end. That wasn't something as elegant as disappearing. That horrendous end would best be described as cursed. Then, the woman with him, I mean, she vanished because she was demoned away? What I do know is that there's normally an even number of victims of the curse proper. And the last point that bothered me was Rena. Rena was frightened. For what reason, I didn't know. However, she knew that something had made her a potential target for Oyashiro-sama's curse. If I recall correctly, Oyashiro-sama should be the guardian deity of Hinamizawa. Isn't a guardian deity supposed to defend the citizens and drive out invaders? If I recall correctly, yesterday, Oishi-san said that originally the targets were enemies of the village, but recently there was no longer any distinction between them or regular outsiders. But if that was the case, then I would think that I'd be the more likely target, having moved here more recently than Rena. From her composure, I could infer that she was grimly certain that she would be next. I should probably relay what I heard just now to Oishi-san. Informing the police of what I heard by eavesdropping on my friends while pretending to be asleep It made me feel terrible. It raised a few questions and left me with bad taste in my mouth. Would it be better not to seek the answers to those questions? As I continued to learn more and more, it felt like I had fallen past the point of no return. I would definitely regret this one day. I would definitely regret ever having learned of these events.
Back to the happy, silly music.
Da-da-da-da.
The teacher approaches. Keiichi-san, you must awaken.
In the distance, I could hear the ring of the handbell signaling the start of afternoon classes.
I realized I assumed that was Mion, but I just realized he doesn't say Keiichi-san. I don't know who this was. Wait.
Maybe it's Satoko.
That sounds like a Satoko line, actually. That's true. If you want to read it.
The teacher approaches. Ichi-san, you must awaken.
Heck yeah. I couldn't sleep at all. I hastily opened my eyes and raised up my head. It was in that moment when I leaned against the back of my seat. There's a thumbtack stuck on the back of my chair with tape. Circumstantial evidence was enough. Satoko! Guilty without trial. Capital punishment. I furiously jumped up from my seat. And I tripped as if my feet were tangled up. My shoelaces had been tied together. Not bad, Satoko.
Considering he was actually awake most of this time eavesdropping, Satoko was kind of impressive doing all that without him noticing.
Right?
He should be feared.
Absolutely. While I was sleeping, you were able to conceal your presence to pull off this fine piece of work. The teacher came in right as I was about to pull off my shoes and tackle Satoko.
Did you not notice that our teacher has arrived, Keiichi-san? Take your seat.
Clomp, clomp, whoosh, woof. Not caring one bit, I made her eat a flick to the forehead.
Keiichi-san is being mean.
Hey, don't pick on younger kids, Mayabara-kun. Apologize to her.
I saw Satoko stick her tongue out at me. That little brat!
Meh.
Come on, Mayabara-kun.
Yeah, I'll apologize. Sorry, Satoko-chan. San. In any case, I apologized, even if it was in a completely insincere tone of voice. Damn her. I'll remember this.
Kei-chan, get your friends at the club meeting. Take your seat.
Sat down after Mion told me to. She switched to class representative mode. Nippon. With touring classes finished, school was finally over for the day. Now then, what should we do for our club today? Personally, I'd like to play that deduction game one more time. I was hardly able to play it last time because of Oishi-san. Ren and I weren't even able to test out our strategy.
That's right. Today, Keiichi-kun and I will be victorious. What should we do? We've never played the same game 2 days in a row before.
Why not try asking me?
Mio looked over his shoulder as we made eye
One second,
contact.
I need to step away for a second.
Oh, no worries.
Should we pause for a second then, Beb?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nipa!
Nipa.
It's a thing Rika says a lot, Ash. She goes, Nipa! Beb can do it cuter
that's
than me.
actually one of my channel point redeems. I'm pretty sure I have that as one of them.
Oh, it probably
Okay, I'm
is.
back.
Let me
Look
check,
at
let me
that.
check, let me check.
Thank you.
Oh gosh, where is it? I have too many tabs open, send help. Yes, it is!
Yay. Sounded very quiet on my end. Hopefully you guys could hear that okay.
Yeah!
That you be. Alright, we can continue now.
Alright.
Oops. I completely forgot. I need to go help my uncle today. Sorry guys,
Likely
not
story.
today.
Lame.
Lame.
What are you helping them with? Helping your uncle? Aren't you a little goody two-shoes?
Sorry, really. I really did forget. Well then, sorry guys. This old man is heading back home now.
I have concerns. Mio left us with that and rushed off to the exit after snatching up her bag.
You see, Mi-chan, she sometimes goes to help out at her uncle's shop in town.
I thought she wasn't the type to get caught up in such bothersome stuff.
She said that she gets paid for it. It's quite a bit of spending money from what I hear.
Oh, more concerns. I see. She was able to pay for that mountain of games with what she saved up from there. But that, wouldn't you call that a part-time job? Isn't that against school policy?
There's a clause that states household chores are excluded.
Is that what she's calling it?
Because he's helping her uncle. It's household chores, you know?
Absolutely. So what now? Pass on the club today?
So, we're done today, I guess?
Wouldn't it be fine even without the club president? Let's do this. I opened the club locker and began searching for the deduction game from the ever-growing pile of games. Ah, here it is! The deduction game from yesterday. Man, I had to stop just as I was getting the hang of it. At the very least, I wanted to repay Satoko for what she did during the afternoon break.
I do not mind. But is that fine for Renaissance and Rika? If Keiichi-kun wants to so badly, I wouldn't mind playing for a bit.
I think it's better if we do it when we have everyone together.
Aww.
When she says it like that.
I wanted to go shopping if there wasn't a club meeting today. Going to buy soy sauce and other things.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. Well, I guess since it's been a while, I should go treasure hunting.
What's this now? Everyone no longer in the mood for club activities? I kept on trying to push the matter. It may make them realize I had a trick up my sleeve. Ah well, I'll give it up this time. Man, I was really looking forward to playing it. Shuffle through the cards as if I was still caught up on it.
At the next opportunity, I shall give you a sound thrashing. Oh,
Murderous Satoko! Murder weapon is the pistol. It was you after all.
What did you say? Then I'll just...
Satoko looked through the cards on the desk and stuck out 3 of them at me.
The murderer is Keiichi. In the lounge with the rope.
I don't need no rope. I'll strangle you like this.
Keiichi-san is such a beast.
Poor baby. Phew. I guess it's good that I got that out of my system.
Wah! I remember this, Keiichi-san.
She was used as a plaything for quite a while. You poor
Rika,
thing.
don't say it like that.
Cute.
Everyone got ready to go back home. I also helped gather up the scattered cards. I suddenly paused. They were just suspect cards, but I noticed something strange. Rena. Satoko. Rika. Keiichi. Mion. Satoshi?
Oh, we're getting to this part.
Oh man.
Oh, Satoshi. Not all the cards were made by us. At least every card besides this one has the name of a club member. Does this mean that Satoshi's fellow is a member? Is there someone in the class named Satoshi? Oh god, I'm being raided.
Let's go.
Today
Let's
I'm
go. Let's
self-lit.
go.
Oh, I got some haunted glitches in my chat now. Let's go.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Yeah, welcome in, Emporium. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the raid. Let's go. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Let's see, what were you up to? What were you up to? Warframe? Were you having fun warring the frames?
War in the frames.
Warring the frames.
Framing the wars.
Framing the wars. Single brain cell moment activate. Farming mushrooms and fighting a migraine. Ah, darn. Well, if you need some rest and some water and whatnot, definitely go and get that taken care of. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will take care of your glitches. No worries, no worries. We're just reading Higurashi here. Alright, we'll see.
Chikun, let's hurry and finish cleaning up.
Being rushed by Rena, I finished up quickly. Satoko and Rika-chan had already headed merrily for their lockers, so we were the only ones left in the classroom. Right now, Rena had already gotten her bag and was ready to leave. Rena? Must be quite a few people who transferred from this school, right? I tried asking Rena in a bit of a roundabout way. Rena made a troubled face and then answered.
Yeah. Hinamizawa is a rural town, right? Some people transfer out every now and then.
Then is Satoshi another one of those transferees?
Sorry. I don't really know.
There was a bit of a pause, but the answer was pretty much immediate.
I'm not saying it to be mean. Just last year, I transferred in, so maybe I just missed him. So I didn't hear much about him. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. Sorry. Her answer was a lot like when she refused to tell me about the murder at the dam. I was saddened by her denial. Felt a little bit of anger. I'm their friend, aren't I? Friends don't keep secrets from their friends, do they? Though I do appreciate that they kept that unsettling curse thing from me. But if everyone's worried about it, I'd rather be worried with them. That's what it means to be friends, right? For a moment, I wondered just what kind of face I was making just then, with these mixed feelings of sadness and annoyance.
Ichi-kun, you're making a scary face. Why is it? Why?
It's probably exactly the kind of face Rena said it was. It appeared my grim expression had frightened her. Ah, sorry. I was really looking forward to the club today. I'm just feeling down about it. I rustled Rena's hair. Let's go home. Dragging that awkward mood with us, we headed home. Wonder why. Like I've been getting this dumb feeling lately. I didn't know anything. I had nothing to worry about. I was just enjoying my everyday life. My long, outstretched shadow gave no answer to my naive inquiry.
Ichi-kun, are you tired, maybe?
Don't know how I got here.
Maybe?
I think I accidentally bumped my keyboard.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Rena timidly questioned the reason behind my mood. Sure, my expression made the situation even more unsettling. You think so?
Yeah. You seem to have been a little out of it ever since this morning. Maybe a cold?
Physically, I was pretty sure I was in perfect health. It may not seem like it, but I've had perfect attendance since elementary school. Rena continued on since I didn't give her an answer.
It could be that the fatigue from moving is finally caught up to you. It's completely different from where you used to live, after all. Of course you've gotten tired, since there's so much you need to get used to and remember.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah. It has to be. I was also like that at first, too. I can tell, you know? You know?
I wondered if Rena also experienced the slight bit of alienation last year that I was feeling right now. Thinking so, I felt that she was the only one who could understand how I felt. I'd like to hear about when you first came to Hinamizawa. How was it? Feeling I'd been drawn into the conversation, her face suddenly brightened.
It was the same as Keiichi-kun. I didn't know the villagers' names at all. Michan and the rest were all very kind, so I wasn't lonely, but I did still feel a little out of place.
Rena told me all the details of when she'd moved here. All of her first acquaintances and surprises, worries and good times. So, Satoko got you too?
Yeah. There was a thumbtack put on my chair. Poke! Then with that, yeah. That really takes me back.
When were you invited to the club? Oh, the first day?
Nah. There wasn't a club at the beginning. It was formed partway through. One day she said we should stay after and hold a big game tournament.
Well, think of it. Leon did say she was the first club president. Now I get it.
This is a secret, but Mi-chan used to be really bad at the beginning. She'd never win.
Oh man.
Huh? Mion? Really? I can't even imagine that.
She had to do most of the penalties that she came up with. Seriously, don't tell.
Can't believe Mion was like that. So she gradually transformed into a monster who used any means necessary to win during that time. Mion is at her best when she's fighting dirty.
I began making more friends besides Mi-chan after that, but yeah. It might have only been since you moved here that I had finally felt like I had gotten used to it here.
Yes, Rena had also been left in the dark about the Oyashiro-sama when she just moved here. Guess when they finally told me Oyashiro-sama, I'd be considered one of them. I wonder when I'll finally be considered one of them.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, sorry. Just talking to myself.
Keiichi-kun, you're silly.
And it was poking fun at me, and I couldn't help but laugh as well. But I suddenly stopped. Then, after making up my mind, I spoke. Hey, Rena. Is there something that everybody's keeping from me?
Like, what kind of question is that, though? Like, Katie, come on.
Oh my goodness.
Who
Right.
looks someone in the eye and be like, are you keeping a secret from me?
Right? Yeah, like they're gonna tell you.
Huh? No, not at all.
You're lying, aren't you? Shut up, dude. Rena suddenly stopped. Her expression was cold and intense.
What do you mean by that, Keiichi-kun?
Her tone was still the same cheery and lighthearted one as before. You are, aren't you? Keeping something from me? After understanding what I meant, her expression grew even more intense.
Intense Rena time.
She looked so intense, so determined. Seeing that face, I regretted saying something so rash. But she came back at me in a way I didn't expect.
Well then, Keiichi-kun. Aren't you keeping something from us?
Huh? Huh? Her tone didn't change, but it was the first time I'd seen this expression from Rena. As her gaze pierced through me, I couldn't believe it was the same Rena.
Aren't you? Lies or secrets? Aren't you?
You are. Secrets. She didn't actually say that part. She looked as if she did. Instant with Tomitake-san, and how I felt alienated from the group. Even not having to think about it, there were things that I felt guilty about. I didn't tell everyone what happened with Tomitake-san, to be considerate. It's just keeping it secret the same way they didn't tell me about Oyashiro-sama. Then, aren't we even? No, I'm not. No lies. Nor secrets.
Liar.
Her answer was instant, and it shook me. Rena stared as if burrowing through me, watching me like a hawk. Why would you say I'm lying?
Didn't you say that you were called into the teacher's room yesterday during the club meeting, Keiichi-kun? I know. You didn't go to the teacher's room.
I swallowed hard. It clearly wasn't a bluff. She knew what happened.
The teacher said you had a guest, didn't she? But you didn't talk at the entrance. You talked inside of the car near the school gate. With some man we don't know.
Rena knew everything. She knew that I was called up by Oishi-san, and that I had heard about the incident with Tomitake-san as well. Did she know all of it?
Exactly who was that man?
I don't know him.
Why did someone you don't know have business with you?
I want to know that myself.
And what did you talk about?
It has nothing to do with you guys. It was a lie. Rena's scream echoed through the trees, sending frightened birds into the air. I couldn't exhale the deep breath I'd just taken. No, it was like I wasn't allowed to exhale. It was here I first realized. The person in front of me, she wasn't Rena Ryugu. Then who was it that was standing before me now? Who had assumed Rena Ryugu's appearance? I held my breath for so long I could feel myself suffocating.
Right?
And she made a facial expression that Rena normally might have made. It didn't matter that it was Rena's usual smile. It chilled me to the bone. She drew closer to me. I felt her breath against my face. It wasn't the least bit exciting. Whoever this was with Rena's face was going to chew my nose right off.
Got your nose.
A coward as I imagined that. Then she smirked as if I was able to see, as she was able to see right through me.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We're reading Higurashi.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
We also have secrets, just like how Keiichi-kun has secrets.
It was Rena's usual smile. But her eyes were still like that of a hawk's. Bringing her face close enough to mine to almost bump into my nose, she kindly persuaded me. I couldn't nod or shake my head. This person standing in front of me, this person who looked like Rena, frightened me to my core. I was terrified knowing that she could hear the sound of me swallowing nervously. For what felt like an eternity, after a long, empty silence, she finally spoke.
Let's go. It's getting chilly.
It was Rena again. Smiling at me once more, she started walking as if nothing had happened at all. When I was released from her gaze, my legs gave out from under me and I slumped onto the ground. I wasn't able to lift a finger until Rena was out of sight. Who was that? I felt cold. My body was drenched in sweat. I was finally able to form a coherent thought and ask myself once again, who was that person? Who looked like Rena Ryugu?
Dun dun dun. Higurashi.
Higurashi when they
Higurashi
cry.
I was out of it and couldn't bring myself to do anything until dinner except stare blankly into space. I was terrified from Rena going off on me? Or was I terrified from? No, that's not right. That was someone else who only looked like Rena.
Yeah, because that makes sense.
Then
Definitely.
who could it have been? It's a dreadful feeling. Knowing that was someone else, not Rena. So tomorrow, I shouldn't have a problem talking to Rena like I usually do. That thought was strangely comforting. I concluded that I should just calm down and clear my head. Those thoughts continued swirling around my mind. And finally, I returned to my senses as I heard my mother calling out to me from the bottom of the stairs.
Katie, it's a call from the bookstore.
Bookstore? Can't think of why they'd be calling me. I went downstairs and picked up the receiver anyway.
My apologies for calling so late at night. It's me, Oishi of the Okinomiya bookshop.
Oishi-san. Oh, it's Oishi-san.
Sorry. Since your parents picked up, I said I was from the bookstore. Puts people off when I say I'm a police officer.
Oishi-san was, in his own way, rather courteous. And so I didn't want my parents to hear me talking to the police. I brought the cordless phone with me as I dashed back up to my room on the second floor.
Sorry for calling so late. That phone number on the piece of paper I gave you yesterday was the old number. My apologies. Can you copy down the number I'm about to give you?
Yeah. Okay. He gave me the number for his direct line as I wrote it down. Thought that was the end of it, but he began making pointless small talk. It was pretty hard to hang up.
So, how has it been, Mayabara-san? Did anything strange happen recently?
I see. This was the real reason. He really beat around the bush there. His adult conversational skills left me slack-jawed. Are you from around here, Oishi-san?
Yeah, I am. Born and raised in Okinomiya.
If he's from around here, he might know. Oishi-san. Do you know what this onikakushi thing is about?
I believe that's when somebody suddenly vanishes because they've been abducted by a demon. It's a special saying from around here. They meaning a spirited away, like everyone else says.
Whereas my friends would say they didn't know when I asked. This older man gave me a direct answer. Made me a bit happy that he answered me directly without trying to hide anything.
Hinamizawa was... not sure if I should tell you this, Mayabara-san.
Don't try to play this off. If you're not going to talk, then I'm not going to tell you anything.
Ah, no. That's not what I meant. It's just, it may make you feel bad. You see, long ago, Hinamizawa was feared as the village where demons reside.
Demons? By demons, you mean those pitchfork-carrying things in hell?
More like human-eating monsters. They'd go down to villages, snatch people up, and goblins them down. That kind of tale.
Demons snatching up people is what this onikakushi really means?
They said that the curse of being demoned away happened together. Oh, oops.
That's Keiichi. They said that the curse and being demoned away happened together. What does that mean? I already knew about the mysterious deaths happening 5 years in a row. I didn't know there were people disappearing for those same 5 years.
The curse and being demoned away happened together? First time I've heard of that. Is that how it is, Mayabara-san?
That's what I want to know. I heard Ren and Mion talking. They said that if it really was Oishiro-sama's curse, then both the curse and demoning would have happened. Oh, demoning away would happen. Oishi-san began hemming and hawing on the other end of the receiver. Maybe something about that came to mind?
Mayabara-san. You know the first incident? The murder by dismemberment.
Yeah. One of the 6 perpetrators is still on the run, right?
Hypothetically. What if he isn't on the run, but was demoned away?
Huh? There's an outrageous hypothesis from Oishi-san. The incident 4 years ago was a particularly ghastly one. The police already knew the perpetrators, so they posted tons of wanted posters with his face on them. They staked out various locations and investigated every possible escape route he had. But after 4 years, there wasn't even a hint of where he might be. Unless the police were completely incompetent. Even if it was an outrageous hypothesis, I couldn't simply laugh it off. And what about the incident next year? When the man who supported the project and his wife both died in the accident.
Well, actually, it's only the husband who died in the accident. His wife's body never surfaced. Unless we find the bodies, then it's considered a missing person by law.
At the time of the incident, with the river below the cliff being muddy rapids, police divers had searched every branch of the main stream of the river for dozens of miles, but in the end they weren't able to find her body. But that's just them not being able to find the body. She's still dead, right? Isn't it different from her being demoned away?
You cannot say someone is dead without their body. Till a certain number of years pass, by law he's treated as still alive.
I'm not sure if it's right to call that being demoned away. The wife is missing. At least that part was reality. How about the 3rd year? The Shinto priest died of illness. His wife committed suicide?
Mayabara-san. That's actually the exact same scenario.
The wife had supposedly thrown herself into the bottomless swamp deep in the forest around Hinamizawa. Meaning it's all circumstantial evidence. They simply found her suicide note in front of the swamp. The diver was able to recover a few of her articles, but they weren't able to find a body. The investigative headquarters believed that she'd faked her death and was still alive somewhere. I'm not sure if we could refer to these cases as being deemed away.
Probably Keiichi? Maybe?
Maybe. It's just as you've said, every year one person does go missing. Oh no, that feels more Keiichi, fuck.
Yeah.
The incident this year, the woman with Tamitake-san has gone missing. What about the incident with the housewife beaten to death?
Hmm.
Who went missing? I believe the perpetrator was caught, right?
Yeah, we arrested him. He was just a miscreant with a record of narcotics abuse. He admitted to the crime while being questioned about a different incident. But, well, you see, after he was arrested, a child from the victim's home went missing. It's still under investigation as to whether the disappearance had anything to do with the crime.
But you said you caught him, right? Did he have an accomplice?
No idea. Most likely only the one perpetrator. Moreover, we can't even check now, as while under investigation, that man, he died in his holding cell.
He swallowed a spork and choked to death. That's such a pathetic way to go. It's not known whether it was an accident or a suicide. Meaning, for the last 5 years, there's always one person who dies and one who goes missing.
That's about right. No, actually, I'm surprised as well. I never realized they had that in common.
Couldn't believe that this could help lead to the closing of those incidents. There's just something they had in common. Could it be that those demoned away have something in common? Oishi-san mumbled as he seemed to be thinking about it. Shall I summarize the events? The first year was the dam employee. Second year was the wife of a dam project supporter. Third year was the wife of the Shinto priest. Fourth year was the victim family's child, and the fifth year was the victim's girlfriend, I guess? It doesn't seem like there's anything that connects them.
With the exception of the first year, wives and girlfriends, those do stand out.
It does seem like there are a lot. Then that means the fourth year's victim's child was different. It would have really stood out if they were all married couples. Except it's not just married couples, but parents and children as well. Come to think of it, I believe Tomitake-san also told me the younger brother is alive and has moved, if I recall correctly. The child that went missing in the fourth year, who were they? Apparently he was quite mature. Oh,
1
sorry.
year older than you.
Hey.
His name was Satoshi Hojo-san. Satoshi.
Huh? Satoshi? I remembered that name. Didn't they tell me Satoshi transferred out last year?
He was at your school up until last year. Didn't they tell you anything about him?
Come to think of it, when I transferred in, I believe they said that my seat belonged to a recent transfer student. Then where I sat once belonged to the one who was demoned away? It was his seat? I recalled the cold sensation that came from that desk. It made my hair stand on end. The string of mysterious deaths. No, Oyashiro-sama's curse. I now knew how it connected to me. That chilling sensation. It was the feeling of Oyashiro-sama caressing the back of my neck. Oyashiro-sama's curse, huh? Could Oyashiro-sama's curse really exist? In all honesty, I was beginning to believe it. And I was scared. That was why I wanted to say it was a plot crafted by man and not the work of a curse. But the more I dug into it, the less likely that seemed. The more I dug, the more mysterious it became. If I kept digging, eventually I'd reach the point where I'd learn something I really shouldn't know. To either be none the wiser or to seek an answer I may regret. Which one would I be happier with? Maybe it'll be me next time. My execution could only be delayed for 1 year. That was when I remembered. Rena. Rena said she may be the next victim of the curse.
You mean Rena Ryugu-san?
He didn't say that out loud.
He transferred in last year and she's your classmate, isn't she? These incidents really might be a bit too disturbing for a girl. She's not too scared, is she?
Wasn't that? She said it might be her next. She said it in a way that made me think she had concrete reason behind it. It felt like she was convinced. Almost as if you could say she was frightened. Her sudden change in demeanor. That someone who looked like Rena but wasn't Rena. That might be unrelated. All the strange things I felt from Rena today came back to me.
I see. Then I'll be doing a bit of investigating on this end. Please continue your observations of Ryugu-san, Maibara-san.
Are you asking me to keep Rena under surveillance?
That's not what I mean, Maibara-san. I just want you to watch out for your friend so he doesn't end up the next victim.
Yeah.
Goliath.
At that moment, just as my mouth was agape, because I was so impressed with his mature, clever way with words. Knock, knock. A sudden knock at the door set my heart racing. In an instant, I had pointlessly covered up the end of the receiver.
Keiichi, get the door, please.
Oh. On the other side, I heard my father's oddly upbeat voice. What could it be? It's so late. Sorry, my dad just came in. Can we leave it at this for tonight?
Yeah. My apologies again for calling so late. If you find out anything else, please let me know. I'll tell you if I make any progress on this end. Well then, have a pleasant evening. Keiichi, hurry and open up. Daddy's got his hands full.
What is Dad doing? I'd stayed in the same position while on the phone the whole time, so my joints were aching. When I opened the door, I saw my father was standing there with a tray. On that tray, cookies and 2 cups of black tea. A fairly fancy spread for our household. There's even sugar and lemon slices on the side. Everything you could ask for. This is quite the show of hospitality. What's going on, Dad? What's all this for?
Come now, don't play around, Keiichi. I'm coming in.
Dad was in high spirits and had a smirk on his face. But for my entire life, I've never seen him act this hospitable. I had gotten into him.
So, what were you talking about?
I jumped. It's not something I had to keep from my father. But how could I explain to him I was talking to a detective, I'm assuming he was, this late at night? Nothing much. Just a friend.
I don't mean a phone. She was here, wasn't she? Rena-chan. Rena?
Huh? She wasn't here.
Come now, don't try to keep it from me. You just came over to play. But you were chattering away, so I thought I'd bring some tea, but it looks like I just missed her.
They're teenagers. What do you mean play?
Right. With the door closed, too. I had no idea what Dad was talking about. A cold sweat dripped down my back. How long were we talking?
Rena-chan went upstairs about half after. It was close to an hour, I guess.
Saw her come up to the second floor?
I did. Also told her that your room was the door down the hall up the stairs.
Rena came to my house about an hour ago. Dad met her at the door and called him out to me on the second floor. I probably didn't hear him because I was so focused on my conversation with Oishi-san. I didn't reply, but he knew I was in my room, so he had her come inside. Then told her my room was on the second floor. She thanked my dad and went upstairs. Then about an hour passed. She passed by my dad just as he was bringing up tea and left. She came upstairs and about an hour passed. Then passed by my dad and returned home. Then, after she came upstairs and until she left, where was Rena? It's only a short hallway between my room and the stairs. Meaning, Rena had, for about an hour, in the hall. No, she couldn't have been standing in front of my door all that time. The door to my room wasn't particularly thick. You could easily hear everything being said inside. All of the unsettling and unguarded things I spoke to Oishi-san about began rushing through my head.
Honey, don't tease him. More importantly, you need to clean up your studio. It's a mess again.
Mom yelled up at Dad from downstairs. Dad left the tray with me and went downstairs with a disappointed chortle. I followed my dad out of the room with my eyes. I looked down at the floor around the door where Rena might have stood all that time. Just now, as I was talking to Oishi-san, with my back turned, Rena was standing a mere 6 feet away the whole time.
Dun dun dun!
All that time in this dimly lit doorway?
Flashbang.
What did she see? What did she hear? For what reason? As the steam from the 2 teacups ominously wafted and twisted, the aroma of black tea filled my room.
Higurashi.
When they cry.
They cry.
Alright, well, why don't we read the tip and then we'll stop here for tonight.
Sounds like a plan.
Got one more tip. Here, Froge, you can read this one.
Okay. July 1st, 1982. To Departments 1 through 12. Redacted Prefectural Police Headquarters. Director General redacted. To the Chief Constable and all facility managers. Regarding cases situated in the Hinamizawa village, notice. As cases in Shishibone City, Hinamizawa village have been reported by certain sections of mass media. It has drawn global attention, which is causing serious repercussions for the local residents. This has become a very serious situation. To protect the livelihood and prosperity of the residents, the following notice has been issued. 1. Designate the following criminal investigations as classified. Okinomiya Station 1982 case number redacted. Hinamizawa Village housewife murder dated June redacted. Okinomiya Station 1982 case number redacted. Hinamizawa Village student disappearance dated June redacted. 2. Non-disclosure of information. Okinomiya Station 1979 case number redacted. Hinamizawa Village site foreman murder dated June redacted. Shira Station 1980 case number redacted. Shirakawa Natural Park falling incident dated June redacted. Okinomiya Station 1981 case number redacted. Hinamizawa Village Shinto priest's wife disappearance. Dated June. Redacted. Requesting self-restraint from each organization concerning the release of sensitive information. Please see attached reference materials 1, 2, and 3. Management. Redacted Prefecture Police Headquarters. Internal Line. Redacted. Police Affairs Department. Redacted.
Oh, good timing on my end.
Yeah. Welcome back. Alright, we're gonna save here.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. And then we can go ahead and close out the game. And we'll continue it next
Wow.
week. Yippee. Lots of wacky
Yippee.
stuff happened in Higurashi today. Things are
Absolute.
taking a bit of a weird route, one might say.
I love that.
Lovely. Alright. Thank you guys, everyone, for hanging out with us today. It was fun. Again, sad that Cross couldn't be here, but hopefully she'll be able to join
Yeah.
us next week.
Hopefully so.
Yippee.
I do have my raid victim already picked. She's
heck
doing
yeah.
her. She got 1K, so she's doing a 24-hour stream.
Oh, heck yeah. 24-hour streams sound exhausting. I love the idea,
They
but I
do.
don't think I could pull
I
it
could
off.
never.
I would probably die.
I'm gonna try to do one when I hit 1K.
Good luck.
My
Yeah, good
500K
luck.
is just a sleepy time stream.
Mm,
Or not 500K, 500
I was
followers.
like 500k. Wow.
Oh,
500K
wow.
would be great, but I think I'd be doing something more like a giveaway or something at that
Oh my
point.
gosh. Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh.
But is there anything you guys want to say before we go and I do my own little outro? Anything you want to say to chat? Anything you want to promote?
I don't think I have anything promotional right
Mhm.
now. Thank
Don't
goodness.
think I have
Finally, for the first
anything
time
either.
in months. First time in months I don't
Oh,
have anything to
man.
promote.
Let's go.
I just get to
Resting
breathe for a minute,
time.
guys.
Yay!
valid.
Breathing.
Breathing. Thank you guys for joining me today. Always fun doing these streams.
Yes, it's so fun.
Yippee. Alright, well, one last goodbye to Froge and Simply, and then I'll do my
Yes,
regular
bye.
outro. Thank you.
I'm also gonna dip out and outro. Bye.
Bye.
Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and do the funny outro in the maid cafe. Ah, oh my god, Plush Bear, what are you doing here? I forgot to move the Plush Bear. Plush Bear will be back another day, don't worry. Don't you worry, guys. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. I am going to be streaming on YouTube only tomorrow. Tomorrow, no Twitch stream. Only YouTube. I'm gonna be doing Honey Pop. So get hype. I know some bites are really excited for that one. Reminder, it's only on YouTube. I can't stream that game on Twitch. So, make sure you all check out the YouTube channel tomorrow. My YouTube only stream. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done an only YouTube stream. That'll be interesting. But yeah, Honey Pop tomorrow. But until then, if you're not already, if you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you are subscribed. Especially for Honey Pop tomorrow. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube, what are you waiting for? Go subscribe. And of course, if you're watching me here on Twitch, make sure you are following, and you can also subscribe if you want to, only if you want to. And yeah. Let's go ahead and see who we're going to raid. I think I also have a raid victim in mind, but we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind. Depends. Who is live right now? Who is live? Ooh, what if we raid someone new today? How about... we are gonna raid the Velociraptor twins, who actually are also going to be... have I mentioned it on stream yet? I don't know if I mentioned it on stream yet, but I am going to be in a concert next week. I'm going to be in Amiya Aranha's retro video game music themed concert, retro game concert. Start select days, and there's a lot of cool VTubers into that, and Velociraptor twins are some of the singers that are going to be in the concert as well. So we're gonna raid them today. Fun twin duo. I think twin VTubers are so fun. Such a fun concept. I wish I had a twin. But yeah, let's go say hello to Jazz and Rosie. Everyone hop into the raid, I'll get you channel points. Everyone hop into the raid. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow on YouTube. Only YouTube tomorrow. Yippee yippee. Bye bye. Bye bye.